Alright, shalom, shalom. This is Brother Mashaba coming back at you with another lesson. First, before I get into it, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, and Kabkadash. Second thing I want to do is give double honor to all the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and a salutation to all of you brothers that are pushing through with the most sincerity and with charity. Alright, so, as I'm making this video, alright, we going into, not, because the new year don't even start in so-called January. The new year start, when spring hits. All right, that's when the actual new year hits. Okay, so this new year is based off the Esau, man, the Gregorian calendar. That's what this new year is based off. All right, if you read the scriptures, the new year starts in the spring. All right, when things start to grow again. All right, so Esau, as the title of this video, new year, more prophecy. All right, and this year, we're gonna see a lot more stuff happening, man. It was a hell of a lot of shit, that happened last year. Okay, a lot of setups and development. All right, Iraq just declared us a war against America. Elon Musk, been developing this AI stuff and getting even wealthier and wealthier. All right, there's something that play here. Okay, Trump is so-called got exposed for being he got something that came up, where people were saying, him and what's the other politician named Bill Clinton, all right, we're doing sodomite things. All right, so it's just a lot of stuff, coming out, okay, and happening. All right, in this 2026 going to be, quite the year, man. All right, but yeah, and as I was saying, all right, it's not the real New Year. Esau been changing shit up, to his laws, and this is Daniel chapter 7 and verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until the time and times and the dividing of time. So yeah, Esau been, out here, speaking, and doing, sin, all right, which is, showing the Lord, the man that he is, all right, wicked. All right, if you, got, wickedness running rampant through your lands, if you promoting it, all right, speaking against the Most High, man, okay? If you, promoting wickedness, all right, and notice how it says, shall wear out the saints of the Most High, all right, the Israelites, the elect, to be a bit more specific, but, Esau should have been wearing out all Israelites, but, the elect, the men of the Lord, we get it a bit, worse, because not only is the Lord, testing us with trials and tribulations, but we also got Esau Edom on our necks. So, yeah, we, a worn out from all this stuff that's going on, and we just waiting on Yahweh Bashim Shai to come back. All right. In this next sentence, all right, and think to change times and laws, and that should be given into his hand until the time and times and the dividing of time. So yeah, all right, how he made the whole world think, all right, that the new year starts in the wintertime, and some more stuff, zodiac signs, all right, and so on and so forth, man. All right, just changing times and laws, man. Okay. How it's cool to be a sodomite. All right, how these women can just go and commit adultery and nothing happen to them. All right, and much more, man. All right. So yeah, man, you're talking about Esau Edom here, man, and his kingdom. All right, but shit is about to go down, man. Too much longer for Esau Edom. Okay. This is Mark chapter 13 and verse 7. And when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled. For such things must needs be, but the end shall not be yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be earthquakes in divers places, and there shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginnings of sorrows. So, yeah, man. All right. Nation gonna rise against nation. All right. Just like how Iraq just declared war on America. I said this in a previous lesson, but shit, if Iraq, try to, really make any moves, then America gonna blow this shit up. All right, it's gonna lead to more of the Middle Eastern countries, start bucking up, man. All right, and it's just gonna be bombs there, bombs here. All right, just bombing away, man. And these ain't gonna be them nukes. All right, in 1940. All right, these is up to date, world ending doomsday thermonuclear fire, man. All right, that the Lord is also gonna put His spirit of vengeance inside. Okay, to judge mainly Esau Edom, but these other nations. Okay, so yeah, man. Wars and rumors of wars. Okay. And but before that, Jacob's trouble is gonna come. You see how Esau Edom been, developing this AI so quick, so fast. All right, it just all these technological advancements. All right, that MOTB is coming real soon. All right, and therefore, Jacob's trouble is gonna be upon us. Okay, and the prophet's not gonna be outside on the highways and byways teaching, no more, and damn sure not on no YouTube, or whatever streaming site, because Esau finna shut that shit down. But this is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. That's, well, to break that down real quick, that's talking about the Roman Empire. All right, how the Roman Empire fell, and through the Renaissance, became America, man. All right, was reborn into America. All right, both of their national animals was the eagle. All right, America is Rome reborn. Okay. All right, but this is verse 15, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. It's like it. So that image of the beast is going into the scriptures going into the mark of the beast, man, which is gonna be a technological a microchip that is gonna go inside your hand or your forehead. All right, it's verse 16, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or on their foreheads. All right, you see, everybody. Esau gonna mandate this shit on everybody, man. All right, and if you take this, you basically saying, yeah, all right, I pled full fealty to Esau Edom and all his philosophies. All right, you basically 100% rejecting the Lord if you take this chip. All right, but Yaharatazah, the men of the Lord, we gonna be protected from situations like that, or the Lord, he may get put a few are elect, do something to really test their faith. All right, some of us may become martyrs for the Lord, but that's all cool, man. All right, Psalms say, oh death, where is thy sting? And scriptures say that the dead is gonna rise up first when Yahushua come back. So some of us got to become martyrs for this truth when that time comes. Then that's, we got to do what we got to do, man. All right, and it's gonna be easier said than done, but trust that Yahweh Shemashai got us. All right, so yeah, man. It's verse 17, that no man might buy or sell, save he had that mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So yeah, all right, and that shit, and it's gonna be real crucial then. All right, it's gonna be, not only a mandated. All right, Esau damn near gonna either put you in a concentration camp or just shoot you if you don't get it. But it ain't gonna be no more food. Esau gonna have to hoard all the food to himself, man. All right, cause the Lord gonna cause a famine out here. So if you don't got that mark, or you can't go into these grocery stores or corner stores, all right, or whatever, and get your loaf of bread and eggs and cereal, stuff like that, man. All right, which is why you 2/3 Jay got to get right, man, because this shit ain't gonna be no joke. All right, most of you niggas can't go 12 hours without eating, without complaining, man. All right, especially you hoes. All right, these hoes, go without eating for a couple hours, start getting real cranky, man. All right, so imagine, going just a whole day, 2 days, 3 days. Days become weeks. All right, and eventually, you just starve to death. And that's if you don't got that chip, or if somebody don't, find you before and slaughter you, because it's gonna be actually that's this next precept. Acts 15 and 16. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right, so it's gonna be crazy out here, man. When people start to people start to starve, they're gonna resort to their animalistic instincts, man. All right, it's gonna be no more civilized conversations over a loaf of bread. No, it's gonna be gouging your eyes out and breaking your neck over a damn a piece of cheese. Okay, that's what it's gonna be, man. I could, because when you starve, you so hungry, ain't haven't ate, barely had water in weeks. You gonna do anything, all right, to get that piece of bread that's on that concrete right there. All right, in Lamentations, give a great example. All right, you should say mother's gonna sodden their own children, due to starvation, man. Meaning cook their own children and eat them. It's gonna be real crazy out here. All right. Verse 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. That's talking about martial law. Esau gonna be locking shit down on all these streets. If you don't got the chip, you either getting shot down or going to a concentration camp. All right, verse 18, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the house shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. So as I said, people ain't gonna give no care in the world who is. All right, if you got a piece of food and motherfucker been starving for weeks, he is going to do whatever means to get that piece of food. He will die to get that food. All right, and if he dies, shit, it was better than him living. All right, you just granted him, damn peace killing from suffering longer from starvation. All right, that's how bad it's gonna be out here, man. All right, prophecy is gonna happen, man. Jacob's trouble gonna be real bad. All right, and then that cherry on top, that judgment on top, the nukes. This is Zechariah 14 and 12, and this shall be the plague where the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. Their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. So yeah, that thermonuclear fire is gonna, the Lord gonna have you, blood curdling screams down to your soul. All right, mind destroying pain. Okay, so. Yaharatazai, this is that year of deliverance, man. 2026. All right, because a lot of shit is gonna be happening this year, man. A lot of distractions. Okay, so yeah, man. New year, more prophecy. But with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. So with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, Bashim Kagudash. Second thing I want to do is give double honor to all the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And the salutations to all of you brothers out of pushing the truth about sincerity and with charity. Shalom, Wa Kwame Yasharala, Wa Ababa. Shalom, Makim. Stay faithful.